in the face, you gonna be suing me quick. And if I catch another case, I know it's true to be missed. So I'm a
menu narration set to 100. Menu narration set to 100.
I got some time, I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring them out, bring them out. I'm a hot girl yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Fuck the back gay yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do? When you show up on the scene with a two drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2. If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to play. Too large and we way too fresh. Work well with
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. This will be returned from the 6, and he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job staying even-keeled. You don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive, and that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He just shook it off and kept playing. Now, will he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds? And if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week. So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
It's a pickup of 12. It's a Carolina first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses it. We want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
There's been a lot of talk coming into this week, Mike, about whether or not he'd be able to keep this hot streak going. And while I don't know if he'll be able to produce that absurd stat line like he did a week ago, somehow, if he can replicate last week's success, I think it's pretty safe to say he's got a chance to leave here with another win.
That's complete to Royal. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for an Eagles first down. They'll throw out of the gun. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 22 yards to pick up there. First down, Philadelphia. Back to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker. Second and inches.
At the 23-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. A throw there on second down. Going to be incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And the Eagles are going to have first and goal. He's taken down at the 7.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal. Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Tried again here from the 7-yard line. Second down and goal.
Hey, check that. There we go.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense ready now for their second drive. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for first and 10. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll be taken down. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On the ground, it's Johnson. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. Second down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 7. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup of 15 in the air. It's good for a Panther first down. Going to run this over the center with Johnson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. He'll look to throw. Oh, they're putting in a flash, and he lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Needless to say, there aren't many plays on the call sheet for that down and distance, so instead of doing something crazy and forcing a ball into coverage, he realizes that primary read wasn't there, throw this ball away, and puts an end to this drive.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Eagles offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. He's building a case for the MVP. He is the leader in the NFL in touchdown passes as we move into the back half of the season. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple. Second down, 8 yards to go.
At the 16-yard line.
So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up. Now they'll set up to throw. Scorton into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
This is one of those plays where you got to give them some love after. Let them know it was an outstanding run and all of that. Because even though it was a good effort, it's hard not to feel disappointed, Mike, that they somehow weren't able to move the chains.
Now, fair catch, signal for, and made here at about the 43-yard line. The Panthers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Going right. It's taken in. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Carolina.
They send the tight end in motion. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
And it's caught at the 3. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Panthers. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the Panthers will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Eagles offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And as we move into the second half of the season, he continues to put up the big numbers. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll begin here on the ground. And he finds some space tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. From 29, here's 2nd and 3. He'll drop to throw. And is downfield to the tight end pitch. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Panthers offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Give him 14 on that play. 1 1st down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. He'll step up and run this. Not a whole lot happening there. Just a short pickup.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7. RPO quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. And he will go all the way. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Carolina. Point after, coming up here. He knocks it through. Panthers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This will be returned from the 6. And a solid solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's Lambert Smith. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 40-yard line.
Open man is Royals. He's got it. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. It is a big play for the Eagles. 56 yards.
At the 4-yard line.
Here's a run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal.
Just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Eagles. Point after try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Eagles have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a very good return past the 35, but the penalty might negate that good work.
Automatic 1st down.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll find Shakir open right side.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll go back to Shakir. He's got another one. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Panthers will take their first timeout. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
1st down, Panthers.
That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Panthers first down.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike,
the pressure, too much, and he goes down.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. Now a timeout for Carolina. It's going to be their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They tracked him down behind the line, and it's fourth down. The Panthers going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This one from 41 yards out. His kick is perfect. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Eagles offense going to get it one final time in this first half. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. To the right. That's Pitts. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He'll find his man, Lambert Smith. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. 33 yards. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. That one taken in. DeAndre Lambert Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
For the point after. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Sky Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. As this Sunday's action is coming to a close, big day of football we had today. Here we go. Our tour around the...
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. A return now from the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Eagles offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there.
Here we go, Shaq. Rock on.
begins with a run. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
At the 33-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's complete for Royals. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. Sets up third down. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done...
Brian Daboll displeased with that one, and out comes the challenge flag.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So a smart decision on the defensive side to use the challenge here. This winds up as an incomplete pass. Going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
Eagles, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. It's to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
The throw here is complete. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. He'll look to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's it. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down.
The offense retains possession.
Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Short throw taken by Pitts. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
At the 13-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
He'll get this out to the left flat. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot based on what the receivers do.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Eagles. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The extra point, up and good. And the Eagles will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Panthers 17.
as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense back onto the field for their next possession. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to be taken down. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Panthers.
Now, faking the give. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to another first down. He'll step out right at that first down marker. Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Here's Johnson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 15. It's a Carolina first down.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. They'll run with Johnson. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. He'll drop to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Panthers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
That extra point is good.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
Here comes a return from the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. Hey, no surprise, this is a team that drives when they move the ball through the air. And again, they have been sharp in this one. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going right sideline and complete. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. Handoff here, up the middle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another first down.
41-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
2nd and 6 at the Panthers' 38-yard line.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6. shot here, deep middle. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Tarheeb Still. And a nice job there on that return. Gives the breathing room up past the 30-yard line.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the fourth quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
The Panthers offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line.
Gain of 43 yards. And the Panthers first down.
They'll run out of the gun with Johnson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They
nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. We've got to find a way on first and second down to stay ahead of the chains so third down is not.
That's going to be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
To throw here to begin the drive. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. They'll look to throw. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Back to the air once more on second down. His throw left side is complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Let's go. They'll look to throw again. Here's a shot. toward the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. He's going to look for the home run ball. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 29 yards. 1st down, Carolina.
They run on the jet sweep. And that one shut down almost immediately. Good pressure from the backside. Left him nowhere to go. And no gain. They'll come up for 2nd and 9. To the right side, and incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
He's got a man! That's McMillan! So time becoming a factor. Down 2 scores. They do have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with, though. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's 1st down. They'll drop to throw. Now a screen set up for Johnson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 17-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. He'll find Shakir open right side.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Carolina.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion. A 1-score game late, you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
to the air now on 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. And he will score. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Panthers. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Eagles offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. He'll run, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. Another try, 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That's the tight end, Pitts. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a 1st down. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. He's found his man, Lambert Smith. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Now a timeout for Carolina. It's going to be their 2nd as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Here we go. 1st and goal. They'll run here. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal. The Panthers, they're going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. They'll keep it on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
This defense is doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. Open man is Royals. He's got it. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. The clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. So now, a big spot coming here. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. play action. He'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts. So it's a win here for the Eagles. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November.